pump the gym, pump it up, get the feet up. This coffee isn't why I'm pumped. I guess it was in the title of the video. Anyway, cue that intro. What's going on, guys? I'm Trevor Osborne, and today I'm taking you through the best feature that's happened to the Sony A7 III, in my opinion, today.
Okay, so let's log on to the Sony update site. So you can either type in this URL or just Google Sony A7 III update and you will get here in one shape or form. Alright, scroll down, download your operating system, Windows, Mac. I am on Windows. Alright, download that sucker and then we'll get to this startup page. This is where we connect our camera to the computer. Okay, so the next thing to do is come down here and make sure you've connected your USB connection to mass storage. As you can see on your screen, you're probably on 2.1 if you're not already on 3. This is where you confirm, and this is where you confirm that you are running version 3. From this point on, as long as your camera is connected to the computer, you will breeze through this setup very easily, and you're on version 3, ready to shoot time lapses.
Like a firmware update? It's so easy. Anyway, we have it. I'm just gonna say, this was one of the main reasons I wasn't gonna buy this camera, because there's two things I don't like paying for. One is I don't like paying for parking. Two, I don't wanna buy any auxiliary add-on shit for a camera that I'm spending 3,000 Australian dollars on. So for a $3,000 camera, not to have this included, I was thinking, Sony, what the F? I don't know about you, but I've been waiting for Sony to do this for a very long time. Anyway, I'm sick of this bid. Let me go through the settings. I'll show you how I set it up, and let's go take some time lapses and yeah, see what we get. So the first thing we're gonna do, believe it or not, is turn the camera on. Okay, once the camera's turned on, hit your menu. It will be on the 4th page. Mention interval recording. Select. Now this is where the fun part comes. Now there's no right or wrong way really to set this up, even though there is, but your shooting time, your interval time, and the number of shots you want all determine the speed and length and duration of your video. Now here's some examples of what I mean. So you have to work out what sort of speed time you want. And there's a bunch of different formulas you can work out, but the best way to do is on field. Now for clouds and things like that, I like to have 2, maybe 3 frames, maybe a 3-second exposure. The slow moving clouds, obviously you want a very long time to shoot all these. Now I've got a storm coming in where I'm living, so I'm gonna set this up with how I think it will best look good. I want a pretty damn fast, so I am going to set this to 3 seconds, number of shots. I want a bit more to play with, so shooting time will only be 5 minutes, so you can see this coming up. Shooting time 6 minutes, so the camera's going to be running for 6 minutes. Generally, to get a good night and day exposure on sunset, you want to leave this go for minimum 1 hour. So if you're looking for the perfect settings for everything, they don't exist. You're going to have to work out on the conditions that you want to shoot with, but this is where you can muck around with it. So you just need to know, it actually tells you how long it's going to take for most of this. So my shooting time will just be 1:56. So that's a very quick, depending what you're shooting, time lapse. Anyway, I'm going to show you a few different functions. Now, a lot of people will tell you to switch this dial to aperture priority, which is a great idea, but I'm not going to be doing that because I want to get streaky footage and make it look fast and zippy. So what I want slow shutter. Slow shutter is going to give me those trails. It's going to have a bit of motion blur, especially if I'm going to be doing any sort of night photography. I hope that helps. Just be sure when you go back to wanting to shoot normal, hit this to off. Now the other thing you can do is you can set this up in your custom keys, or better yet, just put it in your favorites. There it is. So now we found it. Let's select it. I'm going to put it in my menu 3. The other thing is my menu's getting a little bit full now, but there it is there. It's in my favorites, page 3. Actually, I have too many favorites. I'm a little indecisive. But it's not that much hassle to come back to your camera option 1, scroll to page 4, boom, there it is. Once you know where everything is, it's pretty damn quick. Everyone's blown away by this menu. They go, oh, it's so intense. But 70% of the things in there I don't use. 70% every time. It's actually 60%. But anyway, that's where it is. That's where you can put it. Could sign a custom key to it, but I am stoked with my custom keys. I don't use this all the time, but when I do want to use it, it's nice just to be able to shoot in between and get what you need. All right, let's take this bad boy out for a spin.
Okay, I always use Lightroom to edit my photos in. So once we bring our photos in, add all your adjustments here. I kind of like this look, but I'm just going to go for a moody look now. Got my preset here. Anyway, I don't want to go into a full Lightroom tutorial with you, though I kind of do. Super moody. All right, actually, I hate those shadows. Let's take those shadows out. So now you got your picture looking exactly the way you want. All right, so now you've got it all looking sweet. Let's select all these photos, shift click, and sync. Once that's done, let's export these as full hardcore JPEGs. And you want individual numbers, so leave these numbers or something so it will be in a sequential order. Don't make me say that 3 times fast. Export. Okay, so once in Premiere, open up the import dialog box, select our time lapse, you'll go to image sequence, and this will import the whole thing as an image sequence, which will in turn be a video, which will now look like this. Oh yeah, sexy time lapse.
Okay guys, that's it for today. Hope you had fun with this little thing. And yeah, be sure to tag me in any sort of time lapses or videos you're doing using this A7 III. I'd love to see what people are getting out there. If you like this video, give me some love. Maybe hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. Costs me a smile. Let me know what you guys are up to with your time lapses. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. Let me know what lenses and what settings you got. Helps us all out in this little community. So please send me some love. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.